Welcome back, y'all. I'm Brooke, and today we're on a map called Four Bridges. And this is Coffee with Brooke Day. It has been a long time, y'all. I didn't do it for a while because I was sick, but I feel 100% better. Not like I want to be back to doing a video every day, but I'm trying to get out a video when I can. So let's take a look at the map first, since this is a new map, and see if there's any new crops. Nope, they're the same crops, so that's cool though. How do we? Okay, how can I can't get that to push back. Oh well, I thought I can push that back if I want. Okay, so this is where you start out on the map, and you own one field, which is 39. How much does it cost? Come on. Oh, it doesn't. I don't think it says when you bring it up. Okay, the value of this whole farm is $269,000. Not too shabby. Okay, so on the main farm, you have one dairy, you have a bale and pallet storage. That's really nice. You have a manure heap. Okay, what is this? Okay, this is all your equipment. What is this? You have greenhouses, and you have some silent oh my gosh, bins to put your grain in. Okay, since we looked at that, so we kind of got an overall view. Ooh, you have chickens and cows and sheep. But let's go have a look at the map. So y'all, I had something special to actually was gonna do something special for Coffee with Brick today. I actually am obsessed with zoos. I love zoos. I've always loved zoos, and almost every year we go to like 2 to 3 zoos. And this year I only went to one zoo. It was a shame, but I was so busy this year. I just haven't had time to even go on vacation that much. We went camping. We traveled to this huge mall. I spent time with my kids at home, but I've been working a lot. So, that being said, I ordered this book called The Zoo, The History of the London Zoo. And it talks about the history of the first zoo, or the first collection of animals that people had in small bar cages. But I actually found out that on Planet Zoo, they actually have a map that is of the London Zoo from 1904. So actually this book, which is dated back to that, actually shows pictures of it, and I thought it would be cool to have a Coffee with Brooke on Planet Zoo touring the map of the London Zoo in 1904 to see what it looked like. And then there's also a remake of it in the 1980s, the London Zoo, to see what changed, and I really wanted to go look at it. But y'all, when I went in to tour it and start recording, I realized I'm missing 2 DLCs. Of course, they had to be the 2 DLCs that I don't have, which is the Zookeeper, and I do believe there's a new American DLC. So, bummer to that. But the whole map doesn't load right if you don't have all the DLCs. So, that being said, we'll actually have a tour another day. And the reason I was actually going to buy them today is I remember that I had so much trouble with putting my debit card on Steam. Somebody had gone in and bought some stuff from it, and it took me forever to get a refund. So I decided that I was going to go get a virtual Visa card and put it on, and then buy the DLCs. So I'll probably be doing that tonight. And just so you know, it's a little, I don't know, since I gone on here, I do believe there was an update to FarmSim, and so it's been kind of a little bit stuttering, or I think it's better now. Okay, so this is the farmyard. I think this is your, where you put your grain. Not grain, hay. I think this is hay dryer. Where is the green bins? And this is, like a place where you can store your equipment. Oh my gosh, you got a huge chicken pen. Yeah, let's get some chickens. Okay. Okay. Let's just get some chickens. We don't want a rooster. I don't want to hear the rooster. It holds up 394 chickens. Jeez. We're not going to buy that many chickens. Okay. And this, I guess this map has 4 bridges. That's why it's called 4 bridges. I don't know where this is located because Brook doesn't look at the description. She just goes in and does a tour. Hi, babies. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. I think that's the cow barn. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I think this is where we have more equipment or a storage area. Wow, yeah, look at this. This is really nice for small equipment to put stuff. If you hear something in the background, that is my son, and he is actually changing his water to his goldfish. Oh, man. He bought 2 more goldfish, fancy goldfish, and they've had fin rot. So he is now changing their water to their tank. Okay, I think this must be like the cow barn. Freestyle. Okay. No, it's a shed. Oh my goodness, Brook. It looks like a cow barn. I love the glass on it. That is cool. That is cool. Okay, let's have more of a look around. Ooh, this hill up there. That'd be cool to ride a motorcycle on. I didn't put any extra mods in here today, y'all. I really didn't. I totally forgot. Ooh, we have some greenhouses. Okay, and what is this shed? Oh, don't tell me. Another creepy guy. Creepy. You are creepy. Yeah, you are creepy. I don't know why you're on my property. Okay, is this can't be the cow shed. Okay. No, another storage shed with all your equipment. Nice. We'll be kind and we'll close the door. Okay. Okay, so where's the cow barn? Okay, you get a cow barn. Okay, this is the sheep shed. Or the sheep area. We are, I think. Yeah. But where's the buy trigger? Okay, there we are. This is the sheep. Okay, we're gonna buy some sheep. Let's just do 5. Just for the heck of it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Oh, I forgot to see how much it holds. 35. Okay, so where is the cow barn? Oh, geez. Okay. That's a sheep one. That's a storage. There's supposed to be a cow barn on here. We looked in that. I thought that was a cow barn. Where is the cow barn? That's it. That is the chickens. That is interesting. I wonder if that was supposed to be the cow barn. Okay, we have some grain bins up there. That's what I was trying to say in the map. Grain bins. I'm tongue-tied today. Okay, that's quite interesting. It's up on a rock. Okay, let's have a look over there. Oh, maybe that's the cow barn. Okay, we went to the shed but didn't go far back enough. Yeah, I mean, I look at that. It kind of looks like one. It really does, like a cow barn. Okay, this must be the storage for your straw. And hey, why is that? Why would it be this way? Why wouldn't it be facing the other way? Maybe because you come in here with your bales. Okay, I see. Interesting. Okay, this is the manure heap. This is where you take the manure out. Wow, it's got a really nice field on it. That is a good sized field. Usually these barns got free stall outside, got a free stall inside. Nice, nice. There isn't any cows in it though, that's for sure. You know what? I wish the manure spawned in here so you had to bring something to clean it up. That would be something. I think there's a barn that does that, but I don't have the barn installed, and I don't know where I seen that mod. Okay, so we seen that, and is this the only field we own? And this, I believe, is the only field we own. How the heck are we supposed to feed our cows from that? I thought that, okay, I want to see something here. I thought that to feel like behind. Nope. Okay, so, okay. Yep, that is the only field we own. Are you kidding me? That is awful. That's not going to feature animals. So, I mean, maybe you could start out with like 4 cows and like 2 sheep. But you could not feed all your animals. You might be able to feed the chickens, but not the cows. The cows take a lot to feed. Green bins. That's really nice. Really nice. Absolutely. I kind of like the hills like that. Okay. So let's go to the store and let's buy something. I don't know what I want to buy. Yeah, my son, he likes to talk to himself when he's going. Okay. Vehicles. What shall... Ooh. I want to do this. We are going to do this, y'all. We are going to... I want to lease it. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't want to spend money, y'all. I really don't know why. Okay. So... tab through all this stuff. Okay. Take a look at the store. Nice. You have the shop. And I think this is where you fix your vehicles. Yeah, still stuttering since the update. I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Okay, let's go. We're going in first person because I want you guys to see my butt. Yeah, look at that, how it's like slow like that. It shouldn't be doing that. Just look at that. I have a high-end computer and it's doing that. Okay. So, the subject today is trouble in River City. Just, oh man. And I don't know. Okay, this is must be where you get gasoline. I don't know where to go. Let's go this way. Oh, jeez, this is... I'm not used to this like slow stuff. Like why it's doing this. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff down here. Okay, so the postal service. You know what, y'all? I don't think I've ever seen a postal service, United Postal Service, in a map. So this is definitely the U.S. That is really cool, though. I wish we could actually send stuff to that. Okay. Ooh, flower shop. Oh, a playground. That is so nice, and I love that. I love that area, park area. But look at, there's like a hospital, or yeah, it's like a hospital. Oh my gosh, I gotta look at this. What the heck? Oh, I can't go in. No. What? I've never seen this, y'all. Look at this. People inside looking. What? Pharmacy. What? Oh, I've never seen this before. Look at this. People inside the buildings. Oh my, look at this diner. Look at these people. This is really cool. But we can't go in. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, that is weird. That is weird. I want to go in. Okay, better move here. But, so we'll talk about, I've wanted to sell a few things in my house, and my basement has a lot of stuff in it, and I think we'll go straight, because it looks like there's some stuff up here. So, I wanted to sell a few things, and it's just been absolutely horrible. And the reason I'm saying trouble in River City is because, like, I put a few things, like, not big things on there, just little things I want to get rid of that are in my basement that I got to get rid of the clutter, y'all. And so, ooh, Center Cafe. What is this? I gotta see what this is down here. Okay. What? This is like, okay. This is cool. Okay, so we'll finish it before we go look at that. So, I've been wanting, like I said, to declutter my basement. So I'm selling things that I don't need more. Old computer parts. I actually was going to remake a computer before I got this computer. Like, take it apart and put everything in it. And I decided, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I am literally not doing that. So I decided that I was just going to just get a new computer. It's not worth even taking something apart. So I was selling like the motherboard and the gaming parts to it and everything. And there was this guy, and I originally had like $600 and some into the parts to it, and I put it on there for like $450, and that's like reasonable for these parts, because now it's hard to get parts for computers because of like motherboards and batteries. It's just really hard to get stuff like that, lithium stuff. And I put it at like for something, and that's a good deal because I paid like $700. Like, I paid a lot. And this guy, he kept going, "Oh, your price is too high." And I says, "No, it's not, because these are like brand new. These never been open, and you could make like a high end. You could make a monster of a computer with this Ryzen 9, you know, all the stuff that you can make a nice, good gaming computer." He's like, "Oh, I can only pay $100." And I'm like, I can't take $100. And he gets mad and he says, "Well, so be it." And then an hour later, I was just like over this guy. Like, he just wouldn't even pay nothing for it. I think he was like a reseller. And then he comes, he goes, "Okay, I'll pay $350." And I said, "I can't do $350. I can do $400 because I had a little extra." And he goes, "Okay, that's fine." And then he's like, "Okay, where do you want to meet?" And I says, "I can meet in my town at a gas station. I do not meet at my house at all." Let me take a sip of my coffee. My throat's dry. And he goes, No, we can't meet at the gas station." And I was like, "Okay, can we get a PlayStation?" He goes, "No, mutual plays." So we picked this weird park out of nowhere in my town. I've never been there. I didn't even know this park existed. So I was getting ready. I put all this stuff in the car, and then he's messaging me. He goes, "Oh, can you bring it to me?" And I says, "Do you live in the same town as I do?" He kept claiming he did. So he told me he lived off of Willoughby Road. So I put in Willoughby Road. I'm like, "Oh, it's like 2 miles away." So that's like not a big deal. So I drive to Willoughby, and I'm like, there's no house number by 22, or like this 224 number. There's no house number by this. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous." So I pulled into his driveway. I'm like, I just need to figure out where this is at. So I found like, oh, here's the number. Like, it was down the road, because the road was this way and that way, and the numbers were like opposite of the ways he told me to go. So I went down this road, and I pulled in this driveway, and it was like, there's like this, the driveway goes like right around, and all there is this property is a river. So that's why I named this Trouble in River City. But the town is not River City. It's just Trouble, because there's a river there. And I'm like, this is really weird. So I'm messaging the guy, and he goes, "I'm here waiting for you." I'm like, "Well, I went to this number you gave me, and it just goes down this driveway where it kind of looks like a park with a river or stream down there. I think there's no house here." And he's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm homeless, and you're going to have to walk beyond the stream to get to me." And I'm like, why would a guy... Okay, so this is the part I have a problem. If you were homeless, why would you buy yourself a computer? You don't have electricity when you're homeless. Like, you should put your priorities of, like, getting a job, finding a place to live. And then he's like, "Well, you're ignoring..." And then he kept saying I'm ignoring him. And I'm like, I'm not ignoring you. I'm here. You can come and get me if you want the stuff. And I waited there for 45 minutes. He never showed up. And then he goes, "Well, this is stupid," he said. Okay, one. And then he said, "This is stupid." And then I'm like, "Well, this is dumb, because they're in the cupboard in there." And then he said, "This is dumb. I'm not..." And then he goes, "I'm not waiting around for you anywhere." I'm like, wait a minute. I waited you for 45 minutes. So I end up going home. So that is ridiculous. And that's what it's been like selling on Facebook. I'm not really on Facebook. I only go on there when I need to sell stuff. So that was crazy. Go eat your cookie. Yeah. So, but yeah, I will never do that again. You know, he gave me a nugget. He said that was rude. And he says that, well, she wouldn't bring it across the river. I'm like, why would I walk across a river to give something to a guy that cannot probably even afford it? He was probably going to jump me. That's what I thought. So, yeah, it's just very strange. Wow, this is like a farm market. This is so cool, you guys. This is this is cool. But there's like, is this like a sell point? Like, veggies. What is this? I don't know what this is. What is this? Like, mushrooms, onions. What are these? Carrots? Onions? Wow. This is really interesting. Oh, this is a sell point. Okay. I was gonna say, there has to be a sell point here. This is really cool. This is something else. I've never seen this in a map. Okay, let's get... And I've never seen people inside a building. Okay. What is that building over there? Okay. Let's get on this, our bike, and go for a ride. So, you know, y'all, I'm a really kind person, and I should have just said, nope, it's pickup only at this location, and that's it. And that's what's gonna be happening next time. A roundabout. Okay. Okay, we're not going through the roundabout. Okay. Let's see what's up here. Or did we already go this way? I don't know. I'm kind of lost as to where we're going. Okay, let's see. I don't think we've been this way. Groceries and general wares. Nice. Okay, so I think that's a sell point. There's somewhere a sell point in here. It says that. I got still. And what are you doing out here, dog? I don't want to run you over. So, I just don't understand why people do that. I mean, put your priorities first. You know, oh yeah, is this where the gas station is? Yeah, we just went the back way. Okay. Let's look at the map here. I'm just confused here. I'm just going around in circles. I don't want to. Okay. So, I think there's a bridge. Is there a bridge over here? Okay. This is 4 bridges. Okay. And that's our farm. Frizzy, busy, extreme. What the heck? Oh my gosh, that's Pop. An advertisement for Pop. Interesting. A sell point? That's interesting. I have been on Farm Sim for so many years, and I'm seeing things that I've never seen before. A Pop advertisement? Okay. So, let's see what is going on here. Okay, I'm going to pull up the map here. Okay, where are we? Okay, the bottom is our... Okay, there's nothing down here, so we have to go back the other way. Because the bridge, like, that's the end of the map. Okay. We probably should have gone straight. Okay, I think... So, yeah, the world is just so screwed up right now. And then there's people who lowball you. Oh, geez. Then there's people that lowball you and then ask you, like, why won't you take my offer? I'm like, because it's so low that I've put in way more money into it than... Okay, just one, okay? Alright, let's see. I think it's this way. Oh, yeah, there's a bridge up there. You know what? Let's just... I'm sorry. I don't think I can go over it. No, there's water. Okay, that's not a good idea. Okay, here's a bridge. Okay, one bridge here. Brook is gonna get on this bridge. Let's just take a second and look across. And there's a boat going down there. Look at this. This is awesome. I love these bridges. And look at the rusted. My kind of time. So, it just, ugh. And then you have people that never show up. Okay, so... Okay. Oh. Was there a stop sign here? I don't know if there was. I think. No, there was like caution. There wasn't stop. Let's see where we're going here now. Oh, there's really nothing here. There's something up there, so we'll go around the circle, and then there's some stuff down there. And there's nothing on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 4. You can see the 4 bridges. Okay. So we'll just go straight. So, I did end up selling the computer stuff after, you know, after going through like 50 people. But it's been like that. It's been like 50 dozen people. So, that being said, let's see what else is going on. I went back to work, so that's a good thing to earn money. Okay, why is this car like going so slow? And is he putting his turn signal on? Okay, I don't know what he's doing really. Okay, this is a sell point. Yeah, we are going to follow him, but why does he have his turn signal on? That is so weird. So creepy. Look at that. Is he planning on turning up here? Anyways, there's some houses over there. I don't think you can't really go into them or anything, and they're not really a sell point. So let's see what's down. Guy, what is going on with this car? I don't know, maybe caution. Okay, there's something here, and we're gonna go. I think this is a livestock dealer, but we're just gonna have a look. Yep. Livestock dealer. So let's. Ooh. So you can sell your manure and buy animals and sell your animals. Nice. So, okay. And your slurry. There was a slurry pit that I saw that was really interesting. And then buy animals. That I kind of wanted to buy. I think it oh, geez. I am stuck in. Oh, geez. Oh, Brook. Oh, jeez, Brook. Okay. Oh, geez. That's what I love about this. Like, it just pops right up. Okay. Let's get back on the road. I think it's back this way. I went the wrong way. But, I actually seen a slurry pit that I think slowly fills up with slurry. So, like, the thing is empty when you have no slurry, and then it slowly fills up. I think that's a cool concept. It's real. I like that. And I don't think I've ever had one like that. I think the ones that were in Farm Sim 13 were like that. They were like blue and round. If I remember right. And I don't think you could see the slurry moving inside, but I think that's a good concept. The more realism in the game, it's cool. The more new mods we get. Okay. Let's see. There's something I'm missing here. What is this? Okay. This is another sell point. Don't know if there's any productions, and we'll look at that. This might be oh yeah, this is, what is this, like wood chips? Or let's see what this is. But what else did I, oh yeah, there was this milk, okay, what is this? Cement factory. That's cool. What is this? It's a lime factory. That's cool. Oh, I was gonna look at so we own 2 productions, which is, yes, you can take a shower, which are the greenhouses, and it has a tailor shop, a sawmill, oil mill, grape processing unit, grain mill, cement, carpentry, canning, biogas plant, and bakery. Cool. But nothing, this is the only new one. I haven't seen that on most maps. Okay, I think that's all that's down there, but I'm gonna go around here because I want to go over this bridge and just take a look. I don't think there's anything on the other map, but we'll crisscross over. Look at this, like 2 of the bridges connect. That is so cool. There was another map like this, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, there's one building down here. We'll look here on this one. I don't like bouncing around on here for some reason. But anyways, I don't remember. Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember what I was talking about. But there was, okay, I'm gonna go around because I think this is over here. But anyways, there was this one mod. It's called, oh yeah, this is where you build something there. And I don't know what this is over here. But anyways, I'm gonna stop here for a second because I can't concentrate. But there was this mod. It's called the milking hand. It's like hand milking mod. And I'm like, oh, it's a mod you can like hand milk your cows and like put the little milk cups on the udders. I want to do that so bad, y'all. And come to find out, it's just like you put this in the barn and it holds milk like a milk tank. It's like, it's not real functional, so I was kind of disappointed in that. And plus it's got kind of like a cute milk storage tank, but it's nothing. It's not like a real hand milk pod. I was like really sad. Okay, what is this? I don't know what this is. Okay, biogas plant. Okay. Okay, so where are we going? Oh yeah, we want to go over to the other bridge, which I think is right. Ooh, we just go right here. Ooh, this is so beautiful, y'all. Look at that. So I was a little disappointed. I wish somebody would actually make a mod that either we can hear the milking machines. Oh my gosh. I want to take a screenshot. Look how beautiful this is. It's so gorgeous. Like the views on this map. I would say this map is best for views. It is beautiful and hilly. Let's go over here. I don't think there's anything over here. Ooh, and you could do forestry. What is this? Oh, is that sheep? Yeah, that's a sheep field. That is really nice to see the sheep grazing like that. Oh, okay. You know what? We should just go over. Well, this wasn't planned, y'all. But this being said, this is the best view you get. Okay, let's look at this. See if we've seen the whole map. I think we did. I think there's like one thing up at the corner there, but wow. Oh my gosh. Look at this, y'all. Really, why not end this video here? So y'all, I had a wonderful coffee chat with y'all, kind of just telling you little things that have been going on, and just want to say, hey, look at a new map. And that being said, it's free to like, free to subscribe, free to join the family. I love for you to join the family, and we'll see you next time back on Farm Sim or any game in between. I hope you have a good day. I'm Brook.